Hi, I'm Stacy Pearsall, retired Air Force Staff Sergeant, and today I'm sitting down with chaplains Addison Burgess, Khalid Shabazz, and Julie Schwartz, 3 chaplains who committed their lives to God and country during and after action. Imam Shabazz, Rabbi Schwartz, and Reverend Burgess, welcome to Low Country Acres. I appreciate you taking the time to come all the way here to talk about faith.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What I love to do is get everyone's journey to the military. And I think I want to start there. You want to kick us off?
Yes. My father was in the military, but we didn't know about it, and he didn't necessarily want us to serve.
Born as Michael Barnes, Imam Khalid Shabazz seemed to be headed for disaster. After being kicked out of college and having his first child, he decided to enlist in the military. That's when he discovered Islam, forever changing his path. His mentor inspired him to seek a commission in the chaplaincy, where he's since risen to the rank of colonel and is the first Muslim brigade chaplain in Army history.
And as I told many people, I like to be transparent about my life. My journey started at 10 years old, being molested by a family friend. And because of that molestation, special education in the 8th grade, failed the 9th, 10th, and 12th grade. Later on, caused a lot of trouble in my life. Shot in the back, expelled from school, and went to jail twice. And I was just at rock bottom, so I decided that I needed to do something with my life. And so I decided to come in the military. I hadn't dealt with the molestation, so in the military, within the first year, I had 2 Article 15s, chapter paperwork in hand. And chapter, meaning I'm getting put out of the military, and a leader, Sergeant Major, decided to intervene in my life and be my mentor. And because he was my mentor, obviously I'm sitting here today, but that was my journey to the military.
That was not a very short journey.
No.
That had to be a arduous time for you.
It's very difficult because so much pain, and you know, the authority figures in your life who are there to protect you failed in that mission, and because of that, very tough time trusting authority, and that's why I was being thrown out of the military. That's why I got thrown out of school. And so a lot of self-doubt, self-worth and poor self-esteem problems, which caused me to drink myself at sleep at night. And so anytime anybody looked at me for more than 3 seconds, I just, I'm ashamed about it now, but I would just beat them to a pulp. And that's how I ended up getting myself shot. Guys were waiting on me outside of the club and waited till I came out and shot me, beat me with a shovel, and I almost lost my life at 21.
Well, I'm glad you made it through that journey.
Yeah.
And I know you've got a lot more to share.
Yes.
But I want to dig into your story. Khalid, how did you end up in the chaplain's corps?
I started trying to find myself. And in the process of trying to find myself, I watched the movie Malcolm X. And I saw the movie Malcolm X. And anybody who would know, he had an 8th grade education. And 8th grade is where my trouble started. So I found a kinship with him in a strange way. And I decided to research him. I found this guy named Muhammad Ali. And I was so enthralled with him, I said, whatever he is, I want to be. And so I converted to Islam, and I'm sitting in the field environment one day. A chaplain was off in the distance. And I got to be honest with you, I said, if there is a God, because at this point I don't know, please don't have the chaplain come over and talk to me. I mean, honestly, that's all I would need in my life, for this guy to come and talk to me and try to convert me back and, be a thorn in my side. And as God would have it, the chaplain came over and talked to me. And he ministered to me for an hour about life And he said, oh my God, you're so intelligent. Why don't you become a Muslim chaplain for guys like you? And I tell you, the whole universe stopped. And I'm not being dramatic. The whole universe stopped. And then I said to myself, that's my purpose. I'm going to come in and be a chaplain and help everybody that I can. That chaplain is Chaplain Harlan Triplett, which was what his mentor. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, his mentor was my battalion chaplain. And that guy came over to me, a person not of his faith, but he was a devout Christian, and told me and gave me a mission to help young Muslim soldiers like myself.
Wow.
It's amazing.